Vladimir Putin is afraid. Of course, the Russian president would never let it show. He's too busy maintaining the tough leader image that has served him so well. But behind the scenes, Putin's paranoia has led to insane moves beyond mere self-preservation. It seems you can take the man out of the KGB, but not the KGB out of the man. And right now, Putin is terrified of one thing: Ukrainian drones capable of reaching Moscow. Putin fears death as near as Ukrainian drones target him, and he has an incredibly complex solution. According to a November 12 report by United 24 Media, that solution is a series of identical offices. This isn't strange on its own. World leaders need offices in multiple locations for rapid response. The difference is that the Russian leaders' offices are almost exact carbon copies of each other. But why? Because Putin never wants anyone to know his true location at any given time. United 24 Media reports this discovery was made by an investigative outlet called Sistema, with Radio Free Europe. According to Sistema, Putin's offices are informally called the Beige Rooms, designed to exacting standards. The outlet says it has found at least 3 such beige rooms, noting key tells in the fakes. Door handles, decorative lines, and even stacks of files are all giveaways to the deception. United 24 adds that the beige rooms share identical layouts, wall paneling, and furniture. To an uninformed observer, all 3 offices appear as one, which is exactly Putin's intention. He created them so official footage from his meetings always suggests he is in the same place. But he is not. Based on Sistema's findings, Putin could be in Sochi, Valdai, or Novo-Ogaryovo. And no one would be the wiser from official images. It's all part of a calculated plan. So how did Sistema discover them? The group reviewed hundreds of publications and hours of state TV. The first clue of the deception appeared in December 2020 on the show, Moscow, Kremlin, Putin. The host stood outside the supposed Novo-Ogaryovo residence, making an assumption that was completely wrong. The very door handle the pro-Putin TV show focused on gave the game away. One of these offices is a replica. The Sochi handle is level with a wall seam. The Novo-Ogaryovo handle is slightly lower. Other differences include TV stands and even notepads. A publication named Proect reported on these clone offices in 2020, prompting an official Kremlin denial. Then there's the third office, in Valdai, where Putin held meetings after the Winter Cherry Hotel fire. Perhaps fear of public outrage prompted him to use the Valdai replica for the national tragedy. How do we know this wasn't the Sochi office? Sistema points out more discrepancies. The horizontal seam on the wall behind the main desk in Valdai is slightly higher. The evidence is piling up. No matter how the Kremlin denies it, Putin has clone offices. These 3 nearly identical offices are just the ones that have been found so far. To bolster these findings, a pamphletee report cited Gleb Karakulov, a former high-ranking Kremlin official. Karakulov was part of Putin's elite personal security unit and defected after the invasion of Ukraine. His role gave him deep insight into the Russian leader's paranoid psychology. And he confirmed the offices. He said they are part of a complex security network designed to prevent assassination attempts. He also revealed the offices are minimally furnished to reduce the risk of being identified. Each office has 10 perfectly sharpened pencils, 3 white phones, and no windows to give away the location. Putin's paranoia is so deep he even sends decoy presidential planes or motorcades to places he isn't going. The deep-seated reason for these measures is fear. The Ukraine war has given him more reason to worry. That's why he increasingly favors the Valdai office, which is surrounded by dense forest. This makes it easy to hide air defense systems. It's reportedly protected by 14 systems. Putin is terrified of Ukrainian drones, and he has every reason to be afraid. Ukraine has developed long-range drones capable of striking Moscow. The FP-1 drone alone has a 1.600 kilometers range. This threatens the Novo-Ogaryovo office, where it's hard to hide air defenses in an urban area. Ukraine has repeatedly besieged Moscow with drones, sending a clear message that Putin will never be safe. Beyond fooling Ukraine, Putin's fake offices seem to be an effort to deceive his own people. State TV constantly reports Putin is working from Novo-Ogaryovo, the center of power, to Project Stability. The message is, your president is hard at work, and he is not afraid of Ukraine. That is a complete and utter lie. This fear manifests in other actions as well. Other signs are even stranger. In October 2024, Putin reportedly demolished his favorite Sochi residence. This was apparently to prevent Ukraine from turning it into a propaganda target. He also wears body armor. There are even unconfirmed reports that Putin uses a special waist suitcase on foreign trips. This is to prevent intelligence agencies from analyzing it to find information about his health. All of this paints a portrait of a leader obsessed with paranoia, terrified of his own actions. Despite his immense power, the discovery of his secret clone offices shows a man living in daily fear. And he should be afraid, because if he stays in one place too long, Ukrainian drones will find him.